Yo, what's up, guys? So, how are you today? It's the next video, guys, and I'm gonna be taking you through a pool day at my home gym. It's not gonna be anything new, basically, because I love my training split and I uh, restructure it every 12 weeks or so. But now this is not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about binge eating, which I'm going to be talk about after my workout edit. So stick around for that. And by the way, I wanted to talk about that binge eating is not a joke, guys. So don't get too into binge eating. Don't try to control it. Try to treat it as a disease because it's not an easy thing to get rid of. It's not a good habit. It never will be a good habit. Sticking to your calories and sticking to your diet is the best habit, and I'm not saying it because you will look shredded and you will look big or anything. I'm just saying it because it's good for your mental health, it's good for your overall health, basically, if you have a well-balanced diet, which binge eating is not part of a well-balanced diet. Cheat meals are a different topic, but now we talk about binge eating, and I'm going to be discussing this after my workout. What is the difference between the two, and yeah, what should you do about binge eating if you binged and you don't want to do it? But yeah, man, this happens to everyone. I'm just wanted to tell you guys that I've been there, I've done that. It's not a fucking funny thing. It's not a thing that you can get rid of really easily. It's a habit that is fucking hard to get rid of. But if you did binge, then what you can do, I wanna talk about this in this video. And if you guys interested in how you can get rid of this habit, then please drop a comment down below. And yeah, I'm gonna be discussing in my next video. And now let's fucking get into the work.
Music is very powerful in my opinion. I think it's constantly evolving. Music is very powerful in my opinion. I think it's constantly evolving. I mean, if you look back, putting different spins on it and just being creative, and I just think that's kind of like a trickle-down effect to other people. Yeah, all in all, I think music in this world is very powerful, and music resembles the way music resembles the way
Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Hope is not a dream, but a way of making dreams become reality. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Hope is not a dream, but a way of making dreams become reality.
So guys, I hope you like the workout edit that you saw. I'm right now cooking up some good old French roast, if this shit is turning on. But what to do after you binged? Basically that's going to be the today's informative topic, is what to do after you binged. So basically cheat meal and the binge is not the same thing, because a cheat meal is a planned meal. So basically you are planning into your calorie deficit or calorie surplus. Basically this is why binging is much more different, because if you binge, that's going to be not planned. So basically if you are more advanced with your calorie checking, then you can eyeball it, but that's not going to be so exact. So in order to counteract that, because basically calorie counting and weight loss and weight gain is basically just a math problem what you need to solve. So in order to do that, you should be getting into a calorie deficit in the next 2 or 3 days, depending on how big your binge was. So you can do that by more exercise or lowering your food, but you can decide what you should do in terms of how much you eat. Basically that will determine what you should eat. So I usually do 500 calorie deficit after my binge. If I binged too much, then I do for 3 or 5 days, or until my weight returns to something normal, or something that was before actually. So, and basically that's it. You can reduce your calories or get onto the bike more, basically. So I usually recommend to reduce your calories as much as possible, or as little as possible, sorry guys. So go for 500 for 2 days. That's going to be enough for you, that's for sure, because you probably not eat too much up. And you should do that if you are cutting. If you are bulking, then you shouldn't worry about that too much. Maybe just reduce your bulk a little bit for 2 or 3 days, and that's all you get. And but if you are cutting, you should do a few hundred calories minus after you binged. But guys, if you are not doing it for your basically for yourself or for your work, then you shouldn't worry about it. It's just going to elongate your process of cutting down for like 3 or 2 days of binge. It's maybe, if you binge to 3,500 calories, that's a week. Otherwise, it's just 3-4 days in your calorie deficit. It depends on your deficit, but it's 3-4 days of work maybe went into the shithole, but probably not. So don't worry about it too much, guys. If you're not doing it, or if you're not too concerned about the time you have a date to come in shape, then you shouldn't be worried about it. Otherwise, if you have a time to shut down, then don't fucking cheat at the first place. I know it's not easy, and everybody sleeps off and everybody cheats. So how to get into calorie deficit? It's pretty simple. Just switch out your carbs into a salad. So instead of eating this, maybe eat a protein pancake. That's going to be lower in calories if you do it in my way. But if you are eating